Hello adventurers, welcome back to Adventure All the Way. I'm Emma and I'm a mum of 3 from the UK and I am absolutely knackered. I think you can see the puffiness under my eyes. Stuff is cracking ahead with the adoption process and today is a Monday and usually we'd have the kids at forest school. So I would have got anything filmed and edited and uploaded for a usual video today. But I did not get that done. It didn't even cross my mind because I was just I'm so trying to like get everyone used to the summer routine of them not at forest school. I just was like, it was completely out of my mind. And then at like 3 o'clock I was like, oh, it's Monday. Whoops. And now it's like 6:30 and I would have usually put a video on by now and haven't. So here's my quick video to say sorry, I dropped the ball. But I think that's okay because everything has glass balls. Everyone has glass balls and plastic balls, and unfortunately this channel is a plastic ball. Sometimes it's a glass ball, but most of the time it's a plastic ball, and it does mean that I'm allowed to drop it. But I didn't drop the children, and I didn't drop my friend's child who I was looking after, and it makes it sound like I'm actually dropping people. I didn't drop the important balls in my day. The house is getting I'm still on the decluttering mission because at some point in the next, 9 months, we're going to have our 4th child, hopefully, and I want everything to be as simple as possible so I'm not drowning in stuff. Excuse me. And trying to tidy and raise 4 children, tidy a sheer amount of stuff, and raise 4 children is not something I want to do. So I'm on with the decluttering. There are like 4 bin bags outside of my house right now because that was just stuff that I've got in the last few days. But yeah, it's a bit mad. And I just wanted to talk to a couple of people who I saw. A couple of people have been worrying about a new report about mandatory registration for home educators. I would just like to say a couple of people asked me if I'm worried about it. Not at the moment. It's not something, I don't think it's something that anyone needs to be getting anxious about. This has been being floated around by Lord Soley from the House of Lords for years now, and he's never got anywhere with it. I completely disagree with the whole, point. There shouldn't be a House of Lords anymore. None of them know what they're talking about. They have no qualifications apart from the fact that they're rich and titled. There's really no need for them to even exist anymore. So yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He has no qualifications in talking about education or about home education, or yeah, I'm not even sure he's even qualified to talk about everyone else's children either, let alone, he's an old man who has done his parenting, and I don't want to make judgments about his parenting or anything like that, but butt out, Lord Soley, is what I have to say about that. I don't think there's anything to be worried about right now. As I said, they produced a report about it a couple of days ago. Apparently there's supposed to be another report coming out today, according to another YouTuber. Again, they can't make registration and all these visits and all this kind of stuff mandatory without loads of funding. And there was nothing in the budget that was released about loads of stuff going towards home education. They're not education teams, so they wouldn't be going to schools or anything like that. And it's just, there was nothing announced in the budget about it. So I don't think anyone should be stressing right now. If the time comes, we will, and that does happen, we will all be in the same boat. So obviously that's something that I will address because I'll be doing it too. My children have never been to school, so they are not known by the local authority as being home educated in that sense. However, they are known by the local authority because our local authority does know they're home educated, because we went through an initial interview with Hampshire County Council about the fact that we were home educating, so because we want to adopt with them. So there are people in the local authority who know we're home educating, and their paediatricians that they've been through, their psychologists that they've had, their GP, their dentist, all of these people who are in a place where they're mandatory reporters if there's a safeguarding concern, all know that they're home educated, and there's not a safeguarding concern. And that's the only reason they're saying it is because they think it might be a safeguarding concern. And some people are throwing about, well, if you've got nothing to hide, then you've got nothing to worry about. But that's simply not the case, is it, for some of our children? Someone invading their personal space, their private space at their home, and then quizzing them on their education is it's going to be something that they find really, really stressful. I know mine would. So I think the stranger coming in, they can deal with that, but the then, you know, if they were having to be interviewed by them or something, they would hate that. So let's just watch this space. Nothing's happened yet. No one's in any, you know, nothing. Our way of life is not in danger at the moment. Let's just chill. Don't get stressed. Go on with your life. And if it happens to it, we'll do some videos. We can maybe do a live, and we can kind of have a talk about it and go from there. But let's, as a community, let's just stay together. Let's stay strong. And I really don't think they've got the resources to do anything. You know, this country's in a state, so don't worry about it. Okay, COVID's way more important than a home education register right now, isn't it? So, okay. I will see you on Wednesday for another adoption video. And Friday, it's either going to be an autism parenting video or it's going to be a bedtime routine video, because I've had a couple of people asking me what it's like. I think it's going to be like autism parenting centered on Fridays quite a lot now, because lots of people keep asking for that. So that's what it's probably going to be. Okay, I will see you on Wednesday. Bye.